Body language can often reveal a lot about someone's feelings and intentions. Here are 11 common signs that may indicate a woman is attracted to you. Number 1. Eye contact. Eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful indicators of attraction. When a woman is attracted to you, she will often make a conscious effort to maintain eye contact. This behavior stems from a deep-rooted psychological mechanism. Here's a detailed look at why eye contact is a significant sign of attraction, engagement, and interest. Maintaining eye contact is a way of showing that she is engaged and interested in what you have to say. When someone is attracted to another person, they naturally want to connect and understand them better. Eye contact helps to create a connection and demonstrates that she is fully present in the moment. Extended gaze. While maintaining eye contact, if you notice that she holds her gaze a bit longer than usual, it's a positive sign. An extended gaze suggests that she is not only interested but also comfortable with you. It indicates that she wants to prolong the interaction and explore the connection further. Pupil dilation. One subtle aspect of eye contact is pupil dilation. When a person is attracted to someone, their pupils often dilate. This physiological response is involuntary and happens because of increased arousal and interest. If you notice her pupils dilating during your conversation, it's a good sign that she's feeling attracted. Frequent glances. If she frequently glances at you and then looks away when you catch her looking, this can also be a sign of attraction. These quick, repeated glances indicate that she's interested in you but might be shy or nervous about making prolonged eye contact. Smiling eyes. Pay attention to whether her eyes light up or crinkle at the corners when she looks at you. This is often a sign of genuine happiness and attraction. When someone is genuinely attracted and happy to see you, their whole face, including their eyes, will reflect that joy. Intentional eye contact. When she intentionally seeks out eye contact in a group setting, it's a clear sign of interest. For instance, if she looks at you first when something funny or interesting happens, it indicates that she values your reaction and wants to share the moment with you. Number 2. Smiling. Among the myriad signals of attraction that body language can convey, smiling stands out as one of the most direct and compelling signs. When someone is genuinely attracted to you, their smile often transcends mere politeness or friendliness. It becomes a window into their inner emotions. Details. Genuine expression. A genuine smile, often referred to as a Duchenne smile, involves not just the lips, but also the eyes. Known for its authenticity, this type of smile indicates true enjoyment and pleasure in the other person's presence. Duration and frequency. Pay attention to how often and how long she smiles in your company. A woman who is attracted to you may find herself smiling more frequently and for extended periods, especially during conversations or moments of mutual engagement. Contextual cues. The context in which the smile appears is crucial. If her smile is accompanied by other positive body language signals like leaning in towards you, maintaining eye contact, or engaging in light touches, it reinforces the likelihood of her attraction. Emotional engagement. Beyond its visual appeal, a smile reflects emotional engagement and a desire to connect. It suggests that she feels comfortable and happy around you, which are key indicators of attraction. Number 3. Mirroring. Mirroring is a fascinating aspect of nonverbal communication that often signals a deep subconscious connection between two individuals. When someone mirrors your actions, gestures, or even posture, it's often a sign that they are subconsciously trying to build rapport and connect with you on a deeper level. This phenomenon works on a basic principle of human psychology. People tend to like and feel more comfortable around those who are similar to themselves. Mirroring happens instinctively when someone is attracted to another person. It's their body's way of saying, "I like you and I want to be more like you." When a woman mirrors your actions, it can manifest in various ways. Gestures and movements. She might mirror your hand movements, gestures, or even the way you sit or stand. For example, if you lean forward slightly during a conversation, she might unconsciously do the same. Speech patterns. Mirroring can extend to speech patterns, such as tone of voice, speed of speech, or even specific phrases you use. This mimicry can create a sense of familiarity and comfort between both parties. Emotional states. Mirroring can also occur in emotional expressions. If you smile, she might smile back almost simultaneously, reflecting your emotional state and indicating a positive connection. The act of mirroring is often subtle and unconscious, which makes it a reliable indicator of genuine interest and attraction. It demonstrates that she is paying close attention to you and is actively seeking to establish a connection on a nonverbal level. Number 4. Touching her hair. One of the subtle yet telling signs that a woman may be attracted to you is when she touches or plays with her hair in your presence. This gesture often happens unconsciously as a way of drawing attention to herself or trying to appear more attractive. Here's why it matters and what it might mean. Why it matters. Touching her hair can be a form of preening, where individuals adjust their appearance to make themselves more appealing to someone they find attractive. Hair is a significant aspect of personal grooming, and when someone touches or plays with it, especially in a flirtatious manner, it can signal a desire to be noticed and to look their best. Details to consider. Frequency and context. Pay attention to how often she touches her hair. If she does it repeatedly or in specific situations where she interacts with you, it could be a sign of attraction. For instance, if she starts playing with her hair when you enter the room or during a conversation, it may indicate that she's trying to capture your attention. Type of touch. The way she touches her hair can also provide clues. Lightly running fingers through hair or twirling a strand can be more suggestive of attraction than a simple adjustment due to discomfort. These subtle, deliberate movements are often subconscious attempts to appear more alluring. Nervousness versus flirtation. While nervousness can also cause hair touching, particularly in stressful situations, in the context of attraction, it tends to be more intentional and accompanied by other positive body language cues like smiling or prolonged eye contact. It's essential to consider the overall demeanor and behavior to accurately interpret the gesture. Number 5. Leaning in. When someone leans towards you during a conversation, it's often a subtle yet powerful indicator of interest and attraction. This body language gesture goes beyond mere physical proximity. It signals a desire to connect more closely with you on an emotional and psychological level. Details and explanation. Interest and engagement. Leaning in demonstrates that she is actively engaged in the conversation and genuinely interested in what you're saying. This closeness suggests that she values the interaction and wants to establish a deeper connection with you. Nonverbal affirmation. In social psychology, leaning in is considered a form of nonverbal affirmation. It communicates that she is receptive to you and your presence, which are key elements of attraction. Comfort and trust. Leaning in also indicates a level of comfort and trust. When someone feels attracted to another person, they often subconsciously seek physical closeness as a way to feel more connected and intimate. Intent and attention. This gesture is intentional and typically occurs when she wants to convey her undivided attention to you. By leaning in, she shows that she values the moment and wants to create a more personal interaction. Body language cluster. Leaning in is most effective when considered alongside other body language cues, such as eye contact, open posture, and smiling. When these signals align, it reinforces the likelihood that she is attracted to you and enjoys your company. Number 6. Open body language. When someone is attracted to you, one of the most telling signs is their body language. Open body language involves postures and gestures that indicate a person is receptive, interested, and comfortable in your presence. Here's how you can interpret open body language as a sign of attraction. Direct facing. When a woman is attracted to you, she will often position her body to face you directly. This means her shoulders and hips will align towards you rather than being turned away or angled elsewhere. This alignment shows that she's focused on you and interested in the conversation. Uncrossed arms and legs. Crossing arms and legs can be defensive or closed-off gestures. On the contrary, uncrossed arms and legs suggest openness and a willingness to engage with you. It indicates that she feels comfortable and relaxed in your presence, which is a positive sign of attraction. Leaning in. Another key aspect of open body language is leaning towards you during conversation. This physical movement shows that she wants to be closer to you and is actively engaged in what you're saying. Leaning in can also create a sense of intimacy and connection, both of which are indicators of attraction. Relaxed gestures. Pay attention to how she gestures while interacting with you. Relaxed and natural gestures, such as gesturing with open palms or expressive hand movements, suggest that she feels at ease and emotionally connected. These gestures can complement verbal communication and enhance the overall attraction. Facial expressions. Alongside open body positioning, her facial expressions play a crucial role. A genuine smile that reaches her eyes, known as a Duchenne smile, is a strong indicator of attraction. Look for other positive facial expressions like raised eyebrows, softened gaze, and occasional mirroring of your expressions, which all contribute to a positive interaction. Number 8. Blushing. Blushing is a physiological response that can often betray someone's emotional state, particularly when they're attracted to someone. When a woman blushes in your presence, it's a strong indicator that she's feeling a heightened emotional response potentially linked to attraction or excitement. Blushing occurs due to increased blood flow to the cheeks, causing them to redden. This reaction is involuntary and typically occurs when a person experiences embarrassment, shyness, or arousal. In the context of attraction, blushing can be a subconscious response to feeling self-conscious or flustered around someone they find appealing. When a woman blushes around you, it suggests that you have made a noticeable impact on her emotions. It may accompany other signs of attraction, such as prolonged eye contact, smiling, or playful touching. The intensity and duration of the blush can vary depending on the individual and the situation. Some people blush lightly, with a subtle pink tint, while others may flush deeply with a noticeable redness. Understanding blushing as a sign of attraction requires considering the broader context of the interaction. If she blushes when you compliment her or engage in personal conversation, it likely indicates that she feels a connection or positive emotions towards you. However, it's essential to interpret blushing alongside other body language cues and verbal communication to accurately gauge her level of interest. Number 9. Lip biting or licking. Lip biting or licking is a subtle yet potentially revealing behavior that can indicate someone's attraction and nervousness. While not always explicit, this gesture often occurs unconsciously, making it a reliable nonverbal cue in understanding someone's feelings. 1. Subconscious nervous energy. When someone is attracted to another person, they may experience heightened nervousness or excitement in their presence. This emotional state can manifest physically, leading to behaviors like biting or licking their lips. Such actions are often a way to release nervous energy and can indicate a person's emotional response to the situation. Details to consider. Contextual relevance. Lip biting or licking is context sensitive. It often occurs during moments of heightened emotional intensity or intimate conversations where attraction is palpable. Nervous tension. The act of biting or licking lips is a form of self-soothing or stimulation when under stress or feeling nervous. In romantic or flirtatious contexts, this behavior can reflect the internal conflict between attraction and the desire to appear composed. Attention to appearance. Subconsciously, individuals may adjust their appearance, including their lips, when attracted to someone. This can involve touching or subtly grooming, such as smoothing lips or applying lip balm to appear more appealing. Interpreting the gesture. It's essential to interpret lip biting or licking within the broader context of someone's body language and verbal cues. While it can be a sign of attraction, it should be considered alongside other behaviors like prolonged eye contact, smiling, and open body language for a more accurate understanding. Number 10. Playing with objects. When someone is attracted to you, they may exhibit nervous energy that manifests in subtle actions like playing with objects. This behavior often involves fidgeting with items such as a necklace, glass, or pen. The act of repeatedly touching or adjusting these objects can be a subconscious way of channeling nervousness or excitement. Details. Subconscious expression. Playing with objects is typically a subconscious behavior, meaning the person may not even be aware they're doing it. It's a form of self-soothing or nervous energy release. Sign of interest. In social psychology, this behavior is often linked to attraction because the person's attention is split between the interaction with you and managing their own nerves or excitement. Context matters. It's crucial to consider the context in which this behavior occurs. If someone is generally calm but starts fidgeting when in your presence or during specific interactions, it could indicate a heightened emotional response related to attraction. Observational clue. Pay attention to whether the person fidgets more when you're around compared to others. If they seem more at ease or less fidgety with others but display this behavior with you, it could suggest a specific interest in you. Number 11. Dilated pupils. When someone is attracted to another person, their body often responds in subtle, involuntary ways, one of which includes pupil dilation. This physiological response occurs due to the autonomic nervous system's activation, specifically the sympathetic nervous system, which controls the body's fight-or-flight response and plays a role in arousal. Physiological response. Pupil dilation, scientifically known as mydriasis, occurs when the muscles in the iris contract or expand the pupil size. In the context of attraction, this occurs because the brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine when someone is interested or aroused by another person. These chemicals not only affect mood, but also influence physical responses, including pupil size. Enhanced visual perception. Larger pupils allow more light to enter the eyes, improving visual acuity and helping the person to better see the object of their attraction. This physiological response serves an evolutionary purpose, enhancing the ability to assess and respond to potential mates or partners. Unconscious signaling. Pupil dilation is largely involuntary and difficult to consciously control. Therefore, when someone's pupils dilate in the presence of another person, it often indicates a genuine and subconscious interest or attraction. This makes pupil dilation a reliable indicator of someone's feelings, as it bypasses conscious attempts to mask emotions. Context and timing. It's essential to consider the context in which pupil dilation occurs. While it's a significant sign of attraction, it can also happen in response to other stimuli, such as low light conditions, drugs, or certain medical conditions. Therefore, observing this sign in conjunction with other body language cues provides a more accurate interpretation. Cultural and individual differences. Cultural norms and individual differences can influence the interpretation of pupil dilation. For example, in some cultures, prolonged eye contact with dilated pupils may be perceived differently than in others. Additionally, individuals vary in their baseline pupil size, so what constitutes dilation can differ from person to person.